Hey there, my name is Udu Akakman. You can also call me Bofakman. I'm the author of the book, The Viral Faith. And today we're going to be talking about 3 people on your path to greatness. Only one will stay. How to, handle these 3 people. How to use them to be able to spur you to greatness. But before we get to it, if this is the first time on my channel, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out videos like this. And so let's get to it. Now, the first set of people I'm going to be talking to you in this segment are the despisers. The despisers. Majority of your friends, some family members, and some people even, of course, are part of this particular set of people. I call them the despisers because every time, the moment you have a dream and you want to just, you've been nursing this dream, you want to do something for yourself, you want to do something for your environment, you want to do something for your life, you want to live a meaningful life, then these people, the moment you share this idea with these people will begin to look at you and say, it cannot be. And of course, that's will be running through their mind. That's why you see that every time you run to them for support, you see that they are less concerned about whatever you are sharing with them. The moment you bring up the issue of your dreams, they bring up other forms of discussion just to negate whatever, because they don't believe, and you can't blame them. They cannot readily see what you are sharing with them, and that's where the problem is. And so a lot of us speak to wrong people. How do you identify the right people to speak with? And it's always the problem. And the truth is, you don't know the right people to speak to until you begin to speak to different people at different times. I've heard so many preachers talk about the fact that Joseph was big-mouthed. He shouldn't have shared his dream with his brothers. But the truth is, how do you know who to share your dreams with? You cannot really know those that will buy into your dream. You see, that's why you see that the moment you send out, you went to the studio, produce the singles, and you share. Those that are outside might even be willing to listen to whatever you are sharing. But the moment you take this to some of your friends, they'll look at it and just discard it and just leave the video there. Sometimes I have a church member that was talking about a particular gospel artist. When he did his very first single, he gave the album to the brother. The brother just kept it. He said for years, for months rather, he left the album until he started hearing that same album. He went somewhere, he heard it, and it became a hit. That was when he went back to pick up the album to be able to listen to it. So you don't blame them. Some of them are not haters. They are not. It's just the way that they cannot readily see you becoming something. It has not clicked in their mind, it has not clicked in their brain. And what we can readily relate to are the brothers of Jesus Christ. If you want to look at John 6:5, John 6:5 said that even the brothers did not believe in him. That was the brothers. The same mother that received the revelation even from God that you are going to give birth to a child, gave birth to other children that no matter how they communicated, most of them did not believe in whatever dream he shared. So you have these people around you, and the truth is, majority of your friends, some colleagues, some family members are those that readily fall into this particular category. And so when you see them coming to your way, when you share your dreams, sometimes when they don't pay attention to whatever you're sharing, you can get discouraged. But the point is that the moment instead rather than getting discouraged, as they are pushing you away, their attitude, their responses when you talk to them on phone, when you send them mails, when you share whatever you have done with them, and you are not getting anything from them, what you can do is to keep going and keep moving on. Now you need to remove your eyes from the people that immediately accept whatever you are doing and begin to look at, put more effort in the message you are sending out, in what you are trying to preach. And the problem is a lot of us don't want to go through processes. We want something, we want to be able to do something today and immediately let it be acceptable. Just like that, you want your name to go places, you want your name to be ringing bells in people's minds. It doesn't work that way, and that is why you cannot afford to, to look at what the despisers are doing. The moment you dwell on what they are doing, then definitely you are going to get discouraged in whatever you are doing. And so move on with your life, move on with your dreams, keep doing what you believe in doing, and get the strength and get the support. What will make you consistent and single you out in whatever you have chosen to do is if you truly believe in whatever you are doing. Now, if you don't truly believe in whatever you are doing, then definitely along the line you might get discouraged, and when you get discouraged, you might quit. At the moment you quit, that dream died just like that. and that is it. And so people that are despising you will now say, we said it, we know you cannot readily do this, you are not made for, you are not cut out for this particular thing, and so that is why you failed. And so failure now in this particular category, letting despisers make you fail, now depends on how much you believe in your dream. So the second set of people are called the competitors. Now your friends, family members, colleagues also fall into this category, but they are not as large as the first set of people that we talked about. That's the despisers. Now these people are the competitors. Now, what did competitors do? Competitors look at you, and the moment you share your dreams with them, and maybe probably you've written out a proposal, or probably you've written a book or something, the moment you share the idea with them, they look at you and say, no, these people always want to be ahead of you. You see that every time you are sharing your dreams with them, that's when they bring up their own ideas also, something they've written down probably for a very long time, and they have never done anything about it. So the moment you share, probably you visited some places around the world, they too will now begin to bring out, they went here, and they always want to be heard. So now when you are talking, they talk the loudest. I'm sure you readily have these people around you, and people you've shared with, and every time somebody going to somebody's wedding and going to outshine the person that is actually getting married, they are there. They are competitors, and most of them are friends, and you have them around you. They are now what you want to readily relate to are the brothers of Joseph. Genesis 37 verse 5. The moment Joseph shared his dream with them, now they hated him. Now competitors can either move from shouting you down and not letting you share what you have in mind, or to becoming haters. Now haters is that they can even begin to plot against you, against your downfall. You see that you have people around you, they are always giving you wrong counsel with wrong intentions. They know where they are going to. If you bring up an idea that you want to do it like this, they will give you a counter idea and say, why don't you do it like this? Meanwhile, their purpose is not because they want your progress. Their purpose is because so that you do not actualize that dream, so that they will always be ahead of you. Now, what they usually say is that, who is this person? In their minds, they won't say it out. They are friends. And that's why we've always been praying these prayers that enemies, like friends that are appearing to us like friends, God should expose them to us. But the point is, you will not know who this person is or who this person is not until they begin to actually show you reaction. But the point is, a lot of us remain with them. We stay with them for a very long time. We stay with them. Even when they are doing those things that are obvious, we do not pick it. Sometimes our spouses can even fall into this particular category. But what do you do with your spouse? Are you going to let your spouse go or something like that? Now, what you need to do is, when you stay consistent in what you have believed, what you have conceived, the dream, the ideas that you have already put down, is the fact that you need to consistently begin to put more effort in whatever you are doing. Of course, you need to pray, you read books, you study in the particular area you want to develop yourself, and until you begin to produce something. The moment they see that you are beginning to progress, then they move from competitors to becoming haters. And that is why you cannot afford to keep staying with people like that. They will poison your mind. They will contaminate your dreams. They will discourage you. Every time you bring up, they will always discourage you. They will tell you you cannot do that like that. You cannot do that like this. So you need to wait until the right time. They will tell you don't have the money, you don't have the equipment, you don't have the facilities. Even they will despise whatever you have. They can never let you start on a low key. So that is why you cannot afford to stay with the people, that the competitors that can readily move from being not just competing to becoming haters and plotting evil against you. You need to know how to deal with these people in the right way and the right path. Now, the last set of people we're going to be talking about are from the three categories of people that you cannot avoid on your path to greatness. Only one will stay. Now, that one that will stay is what we're going to be looking at right now. But before we go, don't forget to hit the subscribe button or push a comment down. Put a comment down if this is the state or the particular category you have right now. I'm going to share some things and how I was able to survive, during this particular period when I met different people at different categories, discouraging me. Always, some people around are toxic. The moment you get there, they will start with complaint from beginning to the end and tell you why the economy is going down, why things will not work. And so you cannot afford to stay with them. So just put a comment down, then I'm going to respond to you. I'm going to get back to you. Now, the last of the people are the people I call lovers. I call them lovers. The last of the people I call them lovers. Now, lovers might not necessarily believe in your dreams, believe in your ideas, but because they love you, they will stay and offer their support. Sometimes they might even have doubt in their minds, but because of the love they have for you, they will stay. Most of us, our spouses, in fact, they are the ones that God has given to us to be able to help us through this, those difficult and terrible periods where you can readily or go back on what you believe or on your dreams. Our spouses, our parents. One thing you want to readily relate with, of course, in the scripture is Genesis 37 verse 10 to 11. The brothers of Joseph, after Joseph shared his dream with his brothers and they despised him and they hated him, but the father thought about it, gave the idea a thought, gave the idea. Understand? He thought about it, and he felt that, am I actually going to, me and myself and his mom are actually going to bow down to this father? But he thought about it, and he loved him the more. It's covered that even when the brother of Joseph came back to him and said they lost Joseph, he was heartbroken. He longed for Joseph, and so that's because of the love that he has for Joseph, or he had for Joseph. So you cannot afford to stay with the first set of people, the despisers, second set of people, competitors or haters, but you need to now begin to look for those that love you. Those that love you are the ones that will publish your ideas. They are the ones that will give you the financial support for your ideas. They are the ones that will give you links and contact of people that you can reach out to, that they know you can stand on their shoulder to actually progress. So in all these categories of people, some of our friends also are our lovers. They believe in us. They so much love us, and so they always want to stay around us. And what they want so much for us is our ability to succeed in life. And all they want to always see is, all they want to see us do is to progress. All they want to see us do is to become somebody in life. And so they will offer their support. But one good news about this whole thing is that all of them, your despisers, your competitors, and your lovers, will all become believers the moment they see your progress. And so that progress should be our target. And how can progress be our target? By being consistent. But what will make us consistent is if we believe in what we are doing. If this has blessed you, if this has done anything to you, please just push the share button and share with people that might actually be in this particular categories of people we have mentioned, so that by the time they encounter them, they will know how to handle them. God bless you real good. The name is Udwak Akman. Please don't forget to share, don't forget to like. God bless you real good.